Yes, hello, welcome to Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Company. My name's George Akid. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world on this fine Good Friday, if you are celebrating, and a brand new show brought to you by Crafters TV. It is Pick of the Week. Yes, we are getting ready to look at this brand new launch, the Graceful Plumes. We are having a look at those very, very shortly and celebrating this fantastic deal, only available for a week, hence why Pick of the Week. So, we're going to have a look at it. Loads of you loving it early in Wake Up Call, and loads of you getting that into your Easter baskets, because there's so, you see what I did there? Easter basket. It's all about Easter. So much coming up for you today. Don't forget, at 5 p.m. here in the UK, 12 p.m. on the East Coast, it is your Friday Night Live. We've got games, competitions, and a chance for you to win some prizes. But for now, she's ready for Easter, ladies and gentlemen. She's got her little ears. They're all trimmed and bushy. I don't know, I'm on about bushy little tail, and a little bit floppy. Ladies and gentlemen, she's over there in the corner of the room. It's Debbie Robinson. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everybody. And slightly wonky. Going that way. Well, no, going that way. No idea. I've tried. Yeah, we'll call them quirky, Jamie. We'll call them quirky. I call them... Is it defaulted? Where the default? A default pair. I'm trying to... Defective, thank you. I knew somebody'd help me out. Nicola, you were very quiet in my ear then. What I meant was, I think I got the pair that nobody wanted. I think nobody wanted them. I think that's what it was. But so excited about this one. If you did catch the wake-up call, seriously... A lot of you are loving this already, and I'm not surprised. It's our Graceful Plumes. It's all about these fabulous, fabulous peacocks, and I absolutely love it. The paper pad itself is something else. I'll let George take you in more detail. But these are absolutely beautiful birds. I love them, and I love this collection. I've got the edgeable here, and we can use the edgeable in many, many ways, and I think we might be kickstarting our demo with something similar. You've got the Tryptych dies in there, so it can create panels, or if you did catch this show this morning, you can use them as a creator card and literally just cut through them, because the panel allows you to be able to do that. So you can use them as panels, I use them as creator cards as well. Also in there is that beautiful feather. It's absolutely glorious, it really is. And from that creator card range, let me just show you another way of using that Tryptych die though, that lovely three-piece die. Those panels on there are absolutely stunning. And then using it to be a bit more creative just by snipping out those, and I absolutely love that. I think I might be having to adapt something along those lines later on. And then, of course, that beautiful feather taking centre stage again alongside those papers. Absolutely beautiful. I know that you guys have been loving it just as much as we do, and I can't wait to get started, George. But should we tell them a little bit more about it?
Absolutely. It's a beautiful collection, and you're loving it today. And also, like we said, it is Easter. There's a great deal for you on the website at the moment. Using the code Easter10, it's all there for you site-wide. Standard T's and C's apply, and you get multiple uses. Only available till Monday, the 21st, so make sure you get Easter 10, extra 10% off. Now, all I'm saying is, use it. And if you're interested in the Graceful Plumes, use it. See what happens. You'll thank me later for that one. We don't know. Susie on the social doesn't know. Nicola doesn't know. Jamie doesn't know. Debbie doesn't know. You know. Have a look and see what happens. So, let's take a closer look at the Graceful Plumes. Loads of you joining us for this as well. Lovely Jeffrey saying good hello from us. Lois, hello everyone from Ohio. And Terry H, hello from Central Iowa. And Julie, hello from Exmouth. I love Exmouth. Every time you do your census from Exmouth, I used to live in Exmouth.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went to a holiday park in Exmouth.
Oh.
It's beautiful. Right on the coast. Exeter.
Oh.
It's gorgeous. Maybe Julie has been there or avoided it like the plague. Who knows? Let's take a close look at the collection. Now, like Debbie said, there are some really beautiful elements within this. Really graceful and really plumage. No, really graceful and elegant. Deb, what do you call this? A triage of dies?
It's like a triptych. So
Triptych.
It's a three-piece die set.
Oh.
So it creates a triptych effect. But the panels, at the end of the day, they're like a create a card panel. So they can be used, like you've said, like that, which I think looks stunning. I
Really
agree
simple,
with you.
yeah.
It's simple, black and white, that really does make that stand out. But
Yeah.
you can use the panels separately, you can use them as a duo, use them as a triplet, use them as a quadruple. There's so much you can do with that.
There really is. And if you missed what I was saying earlier this morning, Wake Up Call, I always think these concepts, when they put everything in black and white so we can demonstrate what you're actually getting within the bundles, I think if something looks really classy within the black and white and really effective, I think that just gives you a great example of how effective this is. Like Debbie also showed you this morning, you get the dies so you can cut into the card, but you also get the 3 outline dies during that as well, so you can cut these out separately. Then you've got the Proud Peacock. Again, this wonderful stamp and die set. Now this stamp is so crystal clear, so much detail within this. If you're into your colouring, if you're into your watercolours, I mean, this is going to be really fun with your watercolour mediums. Maybe you're into your painting as a whole. This is going to allow you to have some great fun and really go to town. Maybe it's a bit of a selfish crafting as well. Then you've also got the Perfect Plumes. Now, this wonderful 2 die piece. You've got that die which cuts out the peacock with all the details of the feather, and then you've got that die behind it as well, so you can do the outline, wonderful black piece that you're seeing there. Great for your paper piecing. Imagine this with your wonderful mirror cards, your golds, your blues, your greens, those gorgeous colours that you see within a peacock. Then the Peacock Quill. Again, this die is so lovely. I said it earlier, it comes and it looks like it's fragile, but it's really not. It's sturdy because as well you've got the added bonus of it being attached to this border as well. Loads of snippability as well within this, so you can really go to town with it. If you want to cut it out separate and have loads of little feathers, maybe you're creating a bouquet and you want to put some paper feathers within there, that'd be a really nice little addition. Then a wonderful edgeable. Not really seen that much in collections, but this is great. Loads of love for an edgeable. I love an edgeable. The lucky feathers here. Again, you've got that snippability. If you want to see a great demo with that, watch back Wake Up Call this morning with Debbie when she made that wonderful edgeable with this. Then you've got the sentiments. Again, some great, beautiful sentiments. Beauty and elegance, which of course shows off a peacock in all its true colours. The Strut Your Stuff. Some great little sentiments. Again, Crafter's Companion bring you that wonderful classiness, but a little bit of quirkiness as well. Dance with all your beauty. There's something really worth celebrating today. You. Some great sentiments within that. They're all your dies and sentiments that you're getting within this collection, plus the paper pads. And like Debbie said, the paper pads are a beautiful set. Starting off first of all with your linen cardstock. Now you're getting this within the pack and within the bundle as well. Some great colours, that wonderful reds, your oranges and yellows. You've also got that wonderful like turquoisey colour there that you can see. Your lovely royal blue, and finishing off there, that wonderful khaki green. Again, a beautiful, beautiful little set there. And as well, it's your linen stock, so it's got that wonderful little texture to it as well within there. You also, with the launch, get in a 12x12 and a 6x6. The 6x6 is a smaller version of the 12x12, so much detail. So I won't show you the 6x6 because you can see more detail here within the 12x12. Again, it is of course 180 GSM, double-sided. I mean, just look at this within here. These are like them beautiful wallpapers that you see in those really posh bars. You know, where it's like 20 quid for a cocktail.
Yeah.
Not the Wetherspoons, no. That's all there for you. I mean, just look at the detail. Double-sided there. I mean, the hardest thing you're going to have with this collection is deciding which side of the paper pad to use, because I wouldn't want to cut into any of those paper pads. Now, if you're looking at the paper pads, the 6x6 and the 12x12 and that linen cardstock, you're going, my goodness, that is beautiful. You can buy that in its own bundle, and that is a great price. So you can buy the paper pad, the 12x12, the 6x6, and, of course, the linen cardstock as well for itself. That is priced for you today at £35 and $45. That's all there available for you separately. Now, if you're looking at that wonderful bundle where you've just seen there at the price of £90, $115, or you could Inspire price at £72 or $92, you're going to get all the stamps, dies, sentiments, and of course the cardstock. You can buy the cardstock separately. However, if you're buying the bundle and you think, do you know what? I love that cardstock. I need more of that cardstock. You can add this bundle that you see at the price. There it is at £35 and $45. However, you are going to get it for half price. So you're getting double paper pads, double cardstock, double 6x6 for half the price. So £17.50 or $22.50. Adding that into your basket, platinum price as well. All I'm saying is Easter, and I like 10 Easter eggs. I'm just saying Easter and 10 are my favourite. Anyway, listen, try it, see what happens. That is our brand new Graceful Plume collection. A lot of love for this. Zoe, afternoon, everyone. I do love a real peacock. I wonder if I bought some eggs and incubated them, Brian wouldn't notice until they got big. I'm not recommending growing your own peacocks, baby peacock. Have you ever seen a baby peacock? You know what I'm Googling in a second. I want to Google baby peacocks. Linda, good morning from Maryland, everyone. And Sandra Evans on YouTube, morning from Cancun. Oh, I see.
Ooh.
I see how it is. You've gone to Cancun. Well, fine, it's fine. We're okay about it. Karen on Facebook, I love the bunny ears. The wonderful Debbie's got a bunny ears on. Now, Debbie, I know that this collection is a personal favourite. It's beautiful, isn't it? So much elegance.
Absolutely, it is. And I was saying in the wake-up call, we worked it out, 2020, we launched a collection from the Nature's Garden, I think it was, wasn't it, Nicola?
Yes.
Called the Peacock Collection. And there's lots of elements in there. For our older customers who've been with us a while, there's lots of elements in there that is going to complement this set so beautifully. For all you newbies out there, for people who've joined us within the last 5 years, and right now, currently, the people are joining us because we had a newbie messaging this morning. This is going to be a lovely standalone collection on its own as well. It's a fabulous collection and I absolutely adore it. And because I do love a peacock, I love to go whenever I go. You'll know down at Wentworth in their farm, they've got one there. There's so there's one, so you can go and have a. There's beautiful, beautiful creatures down at the hotel in Sheffield across at Grenoside.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is it Wortley Hall?
Wortley Arms, yeah.
They have them in the grounds. They literally have them in the grounds.
Do you know what a baby peacock's called?
No, what's it called?
A pea chick.
A pea chick. Oh, you have to show us now, George.
This is a baby peacock.
Oh, Lord.
Ignore the adverts.
Oh, little baby. Oh, my days are tiny.
That's a pea chick.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like a chickpea, but a pea chick.
Oh, yeah.
What came first, the chickpea or the pea chick?
They're absolutely beautiful, but it is a gorgeous collection and I can't wait to show you. If you saw me first 2 demos in Wake Up Call or you missed it, you can actually go back and watch that on playback, catch up, what do we call it? You can go back and watch it at any time. Yeah, absolutely. But I am going to use 2 of the items that I used in one of my first demos that I did this morning, which is the Lucky Feathers Metal Dye Edgeable and also the Perfect Plumes dry sets as well. Now, I've taken 2 pieces of cardstock. Now, this one measures at 8 inches by 6.5. That's going to be my backdrop. This one is 8 inches by 7.5 with an inch tab at the top, because I'm going to use the edgeable down to create an on the edge cut here and then on the other side as well. Now, for those people that don't know what an edgeable is, there are 2 starting points on an edgeable die, one at the top, one at the bottom. Sometimes they can be like in the corner, but it has an outside line, a solid line that cuts all the way around the edge. On the other side, flip side to that, it needs to stay connected to the cardstock. So this is the decorative die cut pieces, but this doesn't have an outside edge.
Yep.
So that's the bit that stays connected into the card, which then means it cuts away from this end, stays connected to this end. And again, I'm just going to use my glass mat to position my die and just basically use it as a rough guide to where I want to place that, so I get that quite straight. So pop those down.
Yep.
Bit of low tack tape at the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to run that through my die cutting machine. So pop that in. And I'm not going to put my score line, I'm not going to burnish that just yet, because obviously going through the machine, if I'd have put that in, I've put the score line into position, but if I burnish it, it's a waste of time because it flattens with the power of the machine. So just keep it as it is for now. We'll burnish that afterwards. We can always reinforce that afterwards. And then we'll run that through the die cutting machine.
Laurie on YouTube, Detroit has a large, beautiful zoo. I loved having my lunch with the free roaming peacocks. Ooh. That sounds amazing. Julie on Facebook, hi Debbie, did you remember to bring the cards?
Oh, do you know?
I'm guessing that's a no then.
George, honestly, I've
cards?
got a memory like a sieve. I can't even use the excuse that I haven't been in my craft room, because I have. And they are right at the door in the carrier bag that the lovely girls at the store gave me.
Yeah.
And that would be a no, Julia. So I think you need to give me a message and a prompt, because I have got, I don't know if it's an age thing. I hope other people can relate to this, but as I've got older, the memory's got a little bit more forgetful. So yes, I have forgotten them. I do apologise, but I am up again soon, so I will definitely bring them up, because you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to put them in the boot of my car. In fact, I'm going to do that when I get home. I'm going to put them in the boot of my car, and then when Julia messages in next time, because she's my VIP guest at the NEC.
Right.
Then I'll remember, because she's going to message in and say, Debbie, have you remembered the cars? And I'm going to go, oh, do you know what? Yes, because they're in the boot of the car.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. I don't know how I remembered it. So apologies, my darling. I have forgotten them. I do apologise. Wait a minute. What's that word? Profusely. Is that the word?
Yeah.
There we go.
We'll
Now, I've just removed that from its edge, so you can see that lovely design running through there. Now, just want to clear my die. The quickest way I can.
Right, yeah.
Very elegant, isn't it? It's very graceful. I'm so graceful with the cleaning of my die, because I mean, we've got die cleaning brushes, although I say that, every time I come in here, I can never find the die cleaning brush. But it doesn't matter, because I could get rid of all these pieces quite quickly. There we go. Because I want to clear the die. The thing is, if you don't clear the die, George, do you know what happens?
What happens, Debbie?
When you run it back through again, if you've got elements that have got paper still in them, you'll find that it doesn't die cut very cleanly.
Right, I see.
So it's always a little bit of housekeeping, give it a little clean, get rid of all the pieces.
Hang on, so what? Debbie
was
and
that?
Craig
What did you do?
Fisher. Wow.
They didn't.
They put a die. To be fair to Lily, she's very good at cleaning dies. They put a die that still was a little bit dirty on Lily's desk.
Poor Lily.
Poor Lily.
I mean, I personally bring my own dies, so if I don't clean them out, it's my own problem. It's not a problem, because
If
I
they
do
put
that
them
when
on
I get
your
home.
desk at home, they're breaking into your house, basically, is what you're saying.
They're more than welcome to come into my house at any time. They don't have to break in. Just saying, Greg and Debbie, just saying. Now, that's the first part of it. Now, if you want a symmetrical kind of design, obviously, when you take that across, what's going to happen, George? It's going to cut away here and stay connected here, so you're not going to get an edgeable effect.
Right.
So if you wanted to get a symmetrical look, you can actually just do exactly what you've just done there, and you get like a back flip of that. However, or like a symmetrical kind of thing, because obviously when that comes through on that side, it almost basically stays connected and gives you the same look. However, I wanted to do the opposite, where I'm turning it. So when I turn it, I've just got to make sure that I've got the die on the outside edge, which is there, and on the, oh, Debbie, no, it's not. Whew. There we go. Which looks bizarre at the minute.
I trust you, though.
It looks lovely when it's done, because feathers can go in any direction. Like I said, if you wanted it similar, you would just turn that over and you'd just repeat it onto that side.
I've never seen anyone so sincerely say feathers going in any direction.
Well, they do go in any direction, George. They absolutely do. So it depends on the look that you're wanting to achieve with your edgeables, basically.
Yeah.
That looks quite nice, though. So you could flip reverse it. But for the sake of my demo, what I've done is I did it that way. And I did a flip reverse. And again, I'm just going to line that up, take it up and roughly see where I've got my points. There we go. And then we'll repeat that process.
I just got a notification through. I forgot it's Good Friday. Football's on today. I didn't realise. Sorry.
Are you a football fan?
I support Barnsley.
Oh, right, okay.
Someone's got two. No, it just came through the plane. I just went, oh yeah, it's Good Friday.
Did they play Good Friday?
3 o'clock.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
So,
yeah. I mean, I was going to say you could nip back home and perhaps go and watch it, but technically you
well, they're
can't.
at Leyton Orient today. They're playing away.
Oh, they're playing away?
Yeah.
Well, that's their definite no-no
So, I even don't know where Leyton Orient is, actually. Where is Leyton Orient? Let me do some good.
Who are they?
Leyton Orient. No, you're thinking of Akid and Stanley. Akid and Stanley. Who are they? Exactly. You know the advert, right? You know what I mean by that. That's an old...
No, because I'm not now. Sorry, it's a bit lost on me, that one, George.
They look like they're in London. Yeah, they've got a tube stop.
Oh, have they got a tube stop?
Called Leyton.
I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, George, in this
What
place.
can I say? I'm an education.
You're an educator.
For the nation.
And why not? Now, I'm just going to release again, which is why I've done, because this die I mentioned earlier, I know I haven't done it on this particular start of the show for anybody who's just joining us. This die is 5.7 inches in length by 3.4. So it's basically 3.5 by around 6. So that's why I'd cut my cardstock. But I am releasing it from the top end, because what I am doing is it's going to, that little flap is going to connect my two card bases together. Yeah. So now it's all the die cutting's being done. I'm just going to, let me see if I can find my bone folder. There it is. I'm just going to put the score line in, like so, and that creates that beautiful edgeable. And like I've said, from the way, whichever way you put that, there's no right or wrong way. You could do it either way. Like I said, you could flip reverse it if you wanted the same kind of style on there. Just remember though, obviously it's back to front, and sometimes you can get a little bit of a rough edge with your die cut, so it depends on the look that you want to achieve. And also I'd say is try it, have a little play and try that. Now that is going to connect to this card base, so literally that's going to sit there on that end, okay? Now I have decorated, so I will just show you, I've used, I mean, this paper.
It's gorgeous,
George,
isn't it?
I've got no words for this paper, it's absolutely stunning. And again, I've just gutted out or extracted, should I say, I don't like that word, extracted the centre part, and that's using that, again, the paper trimmer. You can't do that with a guillotine. You could do it with a craft knife and ruler, but you wouldn't be able to do that with a guillotine, because a guillotine cuts a clean cut top to bottom. So that's just to bear that in mind if you are. And then that just sits into the back of there. And I've come down 1/4 inch. So I've literally, that's how I do my framing and my mats and layers. So this is obviously, I said 6.5 by 8. So that one is 6.25 by 7 3/4. And then my paper, again, another 1/4 inch off. So that's all I do to give that nice little frame, and it does look lovely just sat there. I'm going to attach some glue to the back of this tab. I'm going to put a nice bit down, and then line that up, and just again take it to those edges. And then when I'm happy with that, give that a little rub to adhere the glue to the cardstock. And there you go, you've got your nice little edgeable frame.
That's gorgeous,
and just to finish that off, I am going to pop into the centre. Get that the right way around, Debbie, your floral. That's going to sit in the centre. Now you could, if you wanted to, cut around your paper, but I'm telling you, I like to make craft easy. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I like to keep it simple. But you could use that as a template onto your card or onto your paper. So by that I mean, take a sheet of paper, line your die up, so cut yourself a panel, line it up and then draw around it and cut it with your fussy cut scissors so that it sits around the edge. You could do that. But Debbie didn't. Debbie likes to keep it nice and simple, nice and easy. So I've just put 1.5 inch strip into the centre, and I'm just going to sit that into the middle. You see with the 2 points, the middle of that card. There we go. So I'm just going to set that for a second. Now I did use some of our nesting dies that we launched during birthday, because I'm going to cover a little bit of it up for something to sit in the centre of there. So I've just used the reverse side of this paper so it all matches, and I've just put myself a couple of strips of foam on a roll just onto the back, and just lift those off. And our foam on a roll is, I think it's in a little 5 metre one in this size, and I think it's a 10 metre one in the thin one. If I remember rightly, I could be wrong there. Just check the website out.
I won't hold it against you.
So I'm just going to put that into the centre. But like I said, it's kind of missing something. You could, of course, add, if you wanted to add a bit of rigidity to your card, add a couple of strips of acetate and put them behind the back. Or you could do a shadow drop with another colour. So I could have used the orange to kind of give it a nice, or a bit of gold, or maybe a colour that complements. So maybe a green. A green probably would make that stand out without it being too orangified, if that's a word. Yeah. It is now. But I want something to sit in that centre, because that's the card base basically done. So I'm bringing in the Perfect Plume, and again, these are 2 separate dies for those that missed out earlier on from the first demonstration that I did. Just make sure, because I thought I cleaned all my dies. Clearly I did not.
We don't want it on your desk.
No. I mean, I can't believe that. Honestly, I can't believe that they did that to poor Lily. But yeah, can you imagine them breaking into my house to go and pop that on my desk? Clean that out, Debbie. There you go. Right, so
Who's
first things
that?
first.
Whose voice was that?
Just one of my voices. I don't know whose voice that was, because that's not Debbie, is it?
Let me hear you
Debbie's
cry.
got a very Essexy kind of
Hello.
tone. She has though, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Because that's where she's from. She's from down south.
Dan South.
Down south.
How much does she pay for a shampoo and conditioner?
Oh, I don't know.
£1.10.
What?
£1.10.
Oh, God.
£1.10. Pound, pen 10.
Oh, dear, Pantene. I get it now.
It's good.
I'm not very good. Honestly, you only have to ask Ben. Sometimes they float right over my head, George, I'm not going to lie.
I'm surprised you can't hear me with them ears on. You should be able to hear everything I'm saying with those massive ears.
With my big ears?
Yeah.
My big floppy ears. They are floppy. I mean,
they're very floppy.
They're very bouncy. And if I do catch them in shot, so when I go like this and bend forward, I apologise right now because all you can see is, hello.
Honestly, what is my life? What is, if I'd
Where are
studied
yours, George? Where are yours?
I'm saving them for Friday Night Live.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't give me that memo.
If I studied harder in school,
Well, we're
I
only
could be
meant
a
to be wearing
scientist.
them at the Friday Night Live.
I thought that was the brief.
Oops.
But no one dared say anything because you enjoyed having your ears on. We were taking pleasure out of you taking pleasure
Oh, I
in
thought
wearing
you
your
said wear
ears.
them all day, George.
No, I didn't want to, but I wasn't questioning it. I just left you to it. I thought, Debbie knows what she's doing.
Was that the brief? Was that the brief? We're only dressing up at Friday Night
I
Live.
thought apparently I might be wearing a bunny costume. Nicola, what's this about a bunny costume? It's been put in the bin, that's fine.
Oh, no, don't tell me it was another Belvis.
No, we had a bunny costume. But apparently I think the mices have been at the bunny costume.
Well, yeah, because the last time I was here with our Ben told me that you were, well, I'll just say the Easter Bunny was going to be making a surprise appearance.
But someone's been the costume, so I can't...
Oh, well, that's a bit silly, isn't it?
I mean, I
Who
can draw
would do
whiskers
such
on
a
my
thing?
face.
You could do what? Draw?
Whiskers.
Yeah! I've got my makeup bag in the back of the car, so
I've
you
got mine
could.
in the back of a car.
Have you?
Not with a Sharpie, Jamie, because that would be
Jamie.
foolish.
Jamie. Can you believe he said that?
I can actually, yeah.
I'm trying to find a release all, George. I won't be a minute. I'll find it in a second. If you could just... Oh, there we go. Oh, phew. I'm thinking, where's the release all gone on that die? So that's the first part of it, and let me just bring it into the black so you can see that's that. And again, on its own, that works just as lovely.
Yes.
But if you want to really give it an extra layer, of course, use the outer frame, because obviously that sits into there perfectly. So I'm just going to get rid of all my little spare pieces. Oh my God, I've just chucked those all over the floor.
The lovely Ashley's asking, this looks wonderfully very soft paper.
This paper.
It does look very soft.
Yeah, it's our multi-purpose cardstock. Do we still call it white card now, or has it gone back to multi-purpose? Yeah.
We're doing some research.
Yeah, we'll do a bit of research for you, because I'm not 100% sure what we call it now these days. We keep changing the name just to confuse things. Now, Debbie's lost... Oops.
What are you doing today?
I'm throwing things in.
Have you been drinking? Be honest with me now.
No, I had a milkshake, I think I did for me.
Did it?
Yeah,
Did
the
it bring all the
milkshake.
boys to the yard?
Ah!
What?
Oh, dear. No, I'm lost my blue. I'm looking for me blue. My blue, where's it gone? True blue. That's the True Blue Extend. I had a True Blue. True Blue.
That's easy for you to say.
True Blue Blend, there
Do you know,
it is.
you know when I lived down south, when I was
Yeah.
a redcoat, many years ago in Bognor Regis, there was another little girl who worked at Butlins, and she was from Barnsley, and apparently us saying the words big blue balloon were very funny, and people used to bully me for that.
Big Blue Balloon.
That's the point, exactly.
What's so funny about that?
Well, apparently in our accents, when we're very broad and northern, big blue balloon sounds very funny.
I don't think
it
you
sounds
sound
funny.
as northern as me, though.
No.
I've said this before, I don't think you sound as northern as me. 'cause
I've
I
got my
think you've
posh
been
TV voice on.
Well, yeah, but you've moved around the country quite a bit, haven't you? So,
I know.
So I don't think you sound as northern as I do.
If I'm tired, I sound
where?
if I'm tired, I sound northern.
Do you?
Or if I've had a bit too many sherries, I need a translator.
I know when I talk, I sometimes forget myself, so I try and remember to tone it down a little bit.
Yes.
Because when you're at home, it's like, are you going into town?
Town, yeah.
Town, which is obviously
Town.
I don't do the things like the coat for coat, or
No.
boot for boot, or one of my pet hates is water.
Oh.
No, so it's water. It's water. I have said that before in the
That
past.
is true.
Mr. Nicola.
We can't
I have
repeat
said that, but we're not going to bring that up. We're not going to broach that up. We're not going to mention that one.
Corinne Collins on YouTube, I used the code when I purchased the Showstopper and extra pay pads. All right. I wanted to know you could do that. That's interesting, isn't it?
She's used the what?
If you put, apparently, you put this code in at the checkout, certain stuff becomes a bit cheaper. Cheap, because it's chicks. Cheap. Easter 10% off, site-wide. Maybe, I'm just saying, we'll just try it, see what happens.
Just
if you're
try
buying the
it to
Graceful
see,
Plumes
George,
pick of the week deal, and you put Easter 10 in your checkout, you don't know what's going to happen. That's the miracle of Easter. The chicks are giving, the rabbits are bouncing, the eggs are egging.
We knew it shouldn't have happened.
Shut up. Shut up, Debbie. We're not admitting any crimes.
I'm not committing any, what you call it. However, oh right, okay.
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
I don't know.
Don't talk about Fight Club. What's the first rule of East 10 Club?
No idea.
Don't talk about how you get a great discount when you put it in the checkout on certain things that... What?
George.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's a good job they're all on holiday is all I am saying. And I hope no one's watching. If you
Apart
are...
from you guys.
If you are, nothing to do with me.
Well...
I'm just pointing it out there. Nothing to do with me.
It's all Jake's fault. It's all Jake's fault.
You can't blame
I
Jake.
can't blame Jake. He wanted the doors closed.
I know he did. He doesn't want to.
forgive
He
him.
doesn't want to listen to us, does he?
And he's got a mullet. What's right with a mullet? He does pull it. He's a good. Hey, he's a good-looking lad, our Jake. Can't deny that. With his two little kids at the school gate. Our Jakey boy, dishy dad. Ben Mosby's got some competition for dishy dads. Not my words about Ben, by the way. A lot of my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it, because honestly, when I was at the NEC, the amount of talk about Ben and how dishy he was, and he was there, wasn't he, on the Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, he'd have lapped it up. He'd have lapped it up. Yeah, I've had many a lady say to me, "Oh, you're so lucky working with Ben."
What do they say about me, Debbie? What do they say?
They love you, George. They love you. Of course they love you. What is there not to love about you? Bless your little heart. We need to get you down. We're going back in November. It's out the bag now. So it's out of the bag.
Yeah.
We are back in November. It's official. Sarah posted it on. So yeah, absolutely official.
What's that? What are we doing?
We're going back to the NEC.
What show?
The NEC.
Yeah, but what show? What's it called?
Craft show, but I can't remember the name of it.
No, because I've done some work at the NEC before.
Have you?
It was called the Festive Gift Fair.
Ooh.
And it's a gift
I think
fair
it's the creative craft show. I think that's how we call that.
Okay.
I think it's the creative craft show.
Dear Sarah, I would like to visit the NEC this year so people can meet me and give me compliments, because as a performer, I have low self-esteem. And I need my ego's scratching, no. Tickling, no. Stretching. Boosting, thank you. And then, yeah.
I'm definitely going to be there, because I'm with the gentleman that I was with during the last NEC. So
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
working
What's
with
his name?
Steve.
All right.
Yeah, Steve.
Who's
so-
Steve? You've not mentioned him
And
before.
I had lots of
What?
new things that I had there. Technically, I don't think I was supposed to have them, but shh. That's another thing we'll talk about.
We're not talking about things. We're not talking about Easter 10 getting discounts and stuff.
Now, that's all coloured in. That's all coloured in. Now, I did mention, so obviously in the first show, I just left it all white. But I did say that this is perfect for paper piecing if you love paper piecing.
Yeah.
Or taking a bit of colour into it. So just going in with a bit of colour. And that's exactly what I've done with this. In fact, I've used many colours, so I'll just do a few random ones.
If you could be any animal, what would you be, Debbie?
Oh. I'd like to say a dog, because they are very much worshipped by a lot of families. So, and I think that would be really good because you get lots of treats, lots of walks in the outdoors, lots of fun, roll around in the mud. I mean, not that it would appeal to me personally myself, but yeah, I think that'd be quite a good one. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be. I'll be a dog.
Yeah.
What would you be, George?
Sloth.
A sloth?
Be a great sloth.
A sloth?
Oh, I'd be the best sloth. I'd be the slothiest of the sloths. I would be just sloughing around. A little bit of sloth in there. At the zoo, everybody wants a bit of sloth.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a little bit of sloth. Nicola, what would you be, Nicola? Tiger.
Oh, a big scary tiger.
Nice. Jamie? A human. He goes, that's not an animal, Jamie.
Is that what he said?
Why
I'll
have you
stick
got
with
ruiner's
being a
game,
human.
Jamie? Why have you got a ruiner's game? We're playing what animal would you want to be? Have a think. An otter. An otter. Yeah, but they're cute and adorable, Jamie.
That's a good one, though. I quite like that. Yeah. Yeah, quite like that. Right, I'm just going to have a little, I think I'm going to colour that in green. I'm going to change that up. Yeah, we'll have a few green bits down here. So now, if you want to create a deeper well, do you know what I did this stage where I cut it out in white? Cut it out in black, stick the black underneath it directly to create a little bit of a drop shadow, but also a bit of a well.
Yeah.
So you can get other things in there if you wanted to as well. So I'm just going to go in.
I feel like I should do my Peacock impression.
Uh-oh. Again?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Ah!
That's really good.
It's really good.
It is quite good, that, George. I'm going to give it to you. I mean, I wonder if Mr. Mosby could do one equally as good.
He probably invented it or something down Ben.
Now, all I've done with
What?
All I've done with this, George, is I've gone in and added some little dots using one of my white gel pens.
Yeah.
And literally just a couple, just to lift those feathers a little bit. Of course, this is just one way that you could use it. You could use a bit of gold in there, do you know, from your pens. So you could go in and add just a few, and it's nothing precise. Oh, you could tangle in. Oh, Santangle's been here this week. I've missed her.
Yes.
My favourite lady. I love her, Sandra. She's a dear friend of mine. And
Is there? Ooh.
it was because I had a little chat to her in the green room down at Hobbymaker, and I said, Sandra, would you like to come back up to Crafters TV? And that's how we got her back.
And here we are.
Here we are, yeah. She's been up this week. It's been lovely having her. I was just a pity I wasn't here, because it looks like it was a really, really good day. A really good day. Now, once that's done, and I'll just show you mine one that's finished. I don't know, shall we do it from the front, Jamie? Yeah, so do it from the front, because I've already put some on there. I've just popped a few little, like, it creates like a little bit of a sparkle, but not a sparkle. That makes
Sparkling
sense.
Peacock.
Yeah, a little bit of a faux sparkle, just by adding that little white gel pen into there. So that is what's going to sit into the centre of my card, like so. So we'll just get all of that
Yes.
off there. Let's, you, come on, you little tricky devil. Right, there we go. This is why I really should use my favourite glue in the whole wide world, my chunky glue, because I wouldn't have this problem.
That's if you growl at it, it's little ears.
I growl it all the time, but I think, do you know what I'm doing? I think sometimes I push it into the pad rather than release. And Craig is such a good flicker, he just flicks off the back really super quick. He's superb. I honestly look at him and I admire, because I can't do that.
Do you? I'm not going to say what I was going to say. He does have a foam pad fingernail.
He has a foam pad fingernail.
Yeah. Slightly one nail slightly longer than the others.
Do you know? I thought you made that up last time you told me. Is that a true
Yeah,
story?
it's true.
Genuinely true. So it's not a fib.
Would we lie to you, Debbie?
Well, yes, you would, because you know I fall for it all the time. So really, I actually thought that was just a myth.
The myth of the nails. Louise just wants to double check. What was the white pen you just used, Debbie?
A white gel pen. So
a white gel pen.
Yeah, you could use. So we have an acrylic paint marker in one of our sets. So you could use the acrylic paint marker to create that effect. This is just a white cheap gel pen that I picked up from a well-known website. Now I think I'm going to have butterfly wishes, or shall I have be strong, be happy, be you, and have the butterfly. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
I think so. That's what I would have said.
Would you have said the
I'd
same?
have done the same.
Perfect. So again, I'm going to now then George debate.
Yeah.
Bottom. Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, I think there.
I think bottom.
Oh, I struck it down now.
Fine. Don't listen to me. Don't care. See, hurt my feelings. Why not? I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine about it.
Where should I put this one, George? In the middle? Thank you.
Anyway, you didn't listen. You didn't care about my opinion. Trudy said, "I'd love to be a bear."
Do I cover now, George?
No.
Do I cover by
what
putting it in the middle, or do I put it a little bit off centre? Because I feel like I'm.
You want to see your peacock? Peacock.
My peacock cock? My peacock. Actually, that's a term of endearment where we live. The pea bit. It's a term of endearment, isn't it? There you go. So you've created a beautiful edgeable, double edgeable, dual edgeable, however you want to call that. And that beautiful peacock just takes centre stage. It's absolutely gorgeous. And don't forget, that paper is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Very soft paper.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Trudy says, I would love to be a bear. Laurie says, I'd like to be a wolf or a lioness. And Anne on Facebook, otters always seem to be having a good time. They're ottering around. I tell you what is having a good time. It says Peacock. It is our brand new collection, the Graceful Plumes. Ta-da! At £90, $115. Remember your Clue Inspire Platinum price at £72 or $92. Loads of you having this in your basket. I'd be checking out because who knows how long this is going to be sticking around for. It's only going to be that price for 1 week. Hence why it's called Pick of the Week. We'll see you back here very shortly after a quick break.
I love Crafters TV, not for their amazing products, but for other reasons. Firstly would be the community. Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world. It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas and get inspiration from each other. Learning inspiration comes from the demonstrators. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or new, the demonstrators will always explain and help so we can get the best from the Crafters Companion's amazing products. But most important reason is the personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators. For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family. And for me, this is the most meaningful. I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafters Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
everybody. This is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks. Bye.
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday, only on Crafters TV. Because every crafter deserves a second chance. You do know this isn't a real door, don't you?
Yes, welcome back to Pick of the Week with me, George Akid. Happy Good Friday this fine Easter weekend. Some great deals for you today. Remember, on the website, you've got Easter 10, an extra discount code. Put that in at the checkout to get an extra 10% off. Loads of goodies site-wide. Who knows what you can get? 10% off extra. There it is for you. Loads of love for the card before the break. Lois on YouTube, beautiful card. Trudy on YouTube, love the card. And Imani on YouTube, that card is stunning. It really is. If you're wondering what we're talking about, we are talking about this, our brand new collection. It's the Graceful Plumes collection. All about peacocks. This could be perfect for you. Some great elements within this: stamps, dies, sentiments, loads of love for it as well. A brilliant price as well for you today. Remember, it's only at that price for a week, hence why it's called Pick of the Week. Let me quickly remind you of the different elements you're getting within the collection, starting off with a triangle, triage? Tryptych. That's them. You get 3 of those within there for you as well, in that wonderful, beautiful and elegant. Then you've also got the Proud Peacock, the stamp and die collection. That's there for you as well. You've also got the Perfect Plumes. That's in there for you, that wonderful die as well, with that wonderful white section that you can see the detail and the outline behind it. You've also got the Peacock Quill. That's there for you. And that wonderful Edgebill, which our wonderful Debbie's just been showing you with the lucky feathers. That's there as well. And wrapping off this fantastic collection, other beautiful sentiments that you see there for you on the screen. Some beautiful paper pads as well with this. Remember, you've got your 12x12 and your 6x6 paper pad. Some great papers within this, a real highlight of the collection. Remember, the 6x6 is not taking any of that great detail out. It's just making it in a smaller scale, but all that fantastic detail that you receive within your 12x12, 180 GSM is there, but of course, in a 6x6, should I say, paper size there. Double-sided for you as well. I mean, some really gorgeous papers within this, double-sided. Like I said before, the question is, which are you going to be using? And wrapping up this fantastic collection. Oh, and it's so nicely laid out and everything as well. Hang on, just 1 second. There it is. Your linen cardstock as well. That's in there, these fantastic colours that you see there. Those wonderful greens, blues, and those oranges. Again, that wonderful linen texture on there for you as well. And that fantastic price that you're paying, £90, $115. £72 on your Club Inspire, $92. You can get all that. You can get extra paper pads. Great bundle deal for you that you can see there across the bottom of the screen. If you want to get the paper pads alone, that's the price that you're paying, £35, $45. However, If you're buying the bundle there that you see, the pick of the week deal, and you want to add extra paper pads and add this extra bundle into your collection, you're going to get that for half price. So £17.50, $22.50. And remember, it's Easter 10. What? Just saying. Put that in your checkout and see what happens. You'll thank me later. Right. Debbie is my little bunny. My little love.
At least the bunny.
Can you show us your bunny teeth? Can you do a bunny hop?
No.
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 Who knows what would happen?
How does a bunny hop?
There's a little jump.
That do? Never fit my feet.
I don't know what's
lifted off the
happened
ground.
today, but I love it.
That all right?
Can we just clip that, please, and just have that forever?
Oh no, Ruth, if Ruth's watching, no. No, she'll clip it. She cuts it, no. You do it.
No, I'm not as foolish as that. I tell you what, you don't be foolish on this fantastic price. Cooper, if I could be an animal, I would be a golden retriever or a wolf, PB Brewer Martin.
Oh.
Right, we'll talk about what animals we'd be if you're wondering. So, Debbie, we have got loads to get through in this collection.
We have, yes.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to use one that I haven't used so far today, which is the Peacock Quill die. Now, this is from the Creator card range, and I absolutely love this die. It is so big and can create a card instantly. Now, it's got two parts to it. So, by using both of those together, it cuts out a solid frame. Take this one away, that cuts directly into your cardstock because, of course, there's no outside cutting edge. So that just cuts directly in. So when you are making concept cards and things like that, it can look really effective. Again, with your boxes, your light-up boxes or your gift boxes, gift box lids, that die on its own is absolutely beautiful to use. Using it together will create your frame as well. But I've taken, and I've got some, I'm going to create like a bit of a triple kind of fold here.
Yeah.
So this piece of cardstock measured in, and if I remember rightly, it was 7 1/4 by 5 3/4 with a 1/2 inch panel, score line. And then this one was 10 1/2 by 7 1/4, and I've scored it in again at the halfway mark, which is 5 1/4. So it creates my 3 panel base. So those will be sticking together, and then we're going to cut into it and create a nice little design. So with that said, I'm going to keep the middle panel free, but on this side, I am going to pop that die down and run that through. And again, just make sure it's taped down, and I'm going to go on the inside here with my tape because obviously that's going to be cut away. So again, I'll just do the same on that one so it's nice and held down, and we'll run that through our die cutting machine again. All of these dies in this collection will go through your MIDI, Junior, any size. Of course, if you've got the Gemini 2, it's going to go through on any of those plates. The only machine that they won't go through, of course, is the Mini, because all of these elements are quite big dies, with the exception of, and I'm trying to think, the panel dies. The panel dies will definitely, Debbie, you're doing it again. Too busy talking, not watching what I'm doing. The panel dies will go through the Mini, because they're small enough to go through the Mini. So yeah, every time I move, I can feel them going.
They look
boing,
good.
Boing, boing. Now, I can't believe you lot all rolled into a false sense of security. I thought it was all day. I didn't realise that you guys had said it was just at Friday Night Live. Is Lily wearing some tomorrow?
Why? No, because she's not daft.
Mind you, it's not really technically Easter, is it tomorrow, or is it?
It's Easter Saturday.
True. I think she'll look lovely in a pair. Plus, we're not live on Sunday, so technically, yeah.
But no, Ben's back on Sunday for Second Chance Sunday.
Oh, well, I'm sure Ben will have them on, won't he?
Yeah, Ben have a full costume because Ben.
Oh.
No, Ben gets all the costumes and I don't get any costumes.
Oh,
I wanted a
bless you.
costume. Ben even wore my costumes on here.
He did. It was the Dame, wasn't it? Was that
you
yours?
were there when he got them. We were there together.
Them?
No, you were there when I met him. We met up, didn't we?
I was trying them on at car park.
You
Get
did?
some strange looks.
And it was dark. What? Shop it.
What? I really enjoyed that. It was lovely. It's not often we get to do things like that.
No, what, me in car parks and try costumes on?
I've still got that picture of me with my day mat on.
You
I
look
love
lovely.
that. I love it.
Bright your eyes.
I still love your Doc Martin boots that are rainbow coloured and all
Yeah.
those. Oh, I thought they were amazing. Did tell my daughter about them because she loves Doc Martens.
Guess where I got them from?
Where?
Outside a bouncy castle.
Outside of what?
A bouncy castle.
How do you get them outside a bouncy castle?
Well, you take your shoes off and swap them for somebody else's. I'm joking, I didn't really steal my shoes from bouncy
Oh,
castle.
do you know? I've got my finger stuck. Oh, got my finger stuck in the dry then. It's a good job I didn't really hear then, is it? I would have fallen for that.
Would you?
Of course I would. I'm like the, don't you know? I'm like the human dustbin. I trust everybody. I trust everybody who tells me anything, and I literally fall for apps. You can tell me anything and I believe you. I'm too trusting.
So if I trick Debbie, does that make me the mean person?
What do you
I
mean?
like a challenge.
You're not going to trick me, are you?
No!
No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that tone then. I'm thinking you are, aren't you? Because I am, honestly, anybody. You can ask anybody I've worked with in the past.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if you put certain codes into discount code areas on websites, you may get discounts on stuff that may or you shouldn't. Maybe we're all going to be in trouble on Tuesday because we never said anything. I'm just saying.
I won't.
I won't say anything. See, who can't be trusted now? You see how the turntables turn.
Right, I'm going to die cut again into this panel. So exactly the same. I'm going to die cut into this one. So I'm just going to line that up and just repeat that process. We've already got that one there, which, can I just tell you, makes a beautiful card just on its own.
And there is some snippability with that, isn't there? You could snip the feather out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, you're bang on the money there, George. Bang on.
But
the
you
money.
don't trust me. It's fine.
I do trust you. I just don't want to trust you now because I don't know what you're going to say and I don't know what I'm going to believe. Well, I do know what I'll believe. I believe everything.
Well.
What the?
What have you done?
Oh! Who's been using
What was it?
tape on the plate?
Tape on a plate.
Who can I blame? Who can I blame?
Lily's desk.
Lily. Bless Lily.
Yeah.
Who was here yesterday?
Fisher.
Debbie Fisher. Oh, yeah, any excuse to go down to Thetford. Yes, yes.
Sounds posh.
I'm off. Does sound posh, doesn't it?
But
Yeah.
knowing Debbie,
I gotta go down to Debbie's, go and put it on a desk.
I bet she's got a posh house, Debbie. Like hot and cold running water.
She's got a lovely craft room.
Has she?
Yeah.
It's a really long room, is it? Thin but long.
It looks really nice. It does. It looks lovely. Oh, do you know what we need to do? I know it's perhaps not today because Jamie will get cross with me, but I love to see people's craft rooms. I get a little bit like, what was that, Jamie? Oh, have we still not fixed it? Oh, I love seeing people's craft rooms.
Because Debbie's really nosy like that. She likes.
I am. Hey, listen, I was called Nebby Debbie when I was little. Nebby Debbie, because I love nosying. And I do. I love having a little nose.
You're like my mum. Taryn on YouTube, I went on a bouncy castle once and my shoes got stolen.
Oh, George, what were you doing? I mean, really, George, were you there?
Hey, if there were a pair of size 8 heels, then I'm around. Actually, a size 12, but...
I can't believe somebody would be that cruel and do that to someone. Honestly, I feel really, really bad for you. That's not very nice.
It's funny though, isn't it?
No,
it's
it's not.
Or especially when one gets stolen. Because because we got to remember, if one gets stolen, somebody's walking around with one odd shoe on.
Really? That's not right.
Because
And I'd be a bit
why
worried
would you
if you were
bother taking
taking
one shoe? The inconvenience of going, oh, my shoes have been stolen. Oh dear, never mind. But someone just takes one shoe. You've inconvenienced there's still hope that you're going to find that other shoe. I'm not evil. I'm just an only child, so I got bored very quick as a kid. And if you've got one shoe on, you just walk around in circles. So, look, there the bunny is.
Oh, sorry, my bunny is there again. I do apologise. So that's how you connect your card together. And again, there's lots of... And do you know, if you were doing a box, You're practically all but done, but you need an extra
And what's
panel.
that card? What's that style of card called?
So you could use, well, it could be, I mean, anything from a trifold, but look, that's how.
Trickage?
Triptych, are you talking triptych again?
Yeah.
Because I could go in the middle and do a triptych as well.
Can't say the word.
Can't you say the word? I'm
Triptych.
glad it's not just me that has problems with
Triangles.
words. Triptych. Did you say tripe?
Tripe.
Triptych.
Did you say tripe?
I thought you said tripe. Tripe, like, I used to eat tripe.
Yeah, fish.
Yeah. Many, many, many moons ago. My nana loved it every Saturday morning, tripe.
Yeah. Don't know when you were born without tripe. We used to dream of tripe this morning. All we had was shark.
If someone was supposed to put that in front of me right now, I'd be like, look, no thank you. And I used to have it when I was younger. But yeah, that's how you create that card. Now, the only difference I've done here with this one, George, is as I've actually put a bit of gold behind it, and some acetate, because I wanted to give it strength. Because when you do these style of cards, and especially with this particular die, there's lots of feathery bits. Excuse me, and the feathery bits not weaken, but they kind of compromise the cardstock.
Right.
So I've added strength to it and some rigidity to it by popping acetate behind the back and also the gold, and it gives that little bit of shine to it.
Yeah.
Of course, you could colour those in. I mean, they're crying out to be coloured, but on this particular style, I wanted to keep it nice and plain. And sometimes keeping it stripped back to two colours is quite nice. But of course, you can do colouring, you can add colour. So, for instance, and I'll just bring it in, because I did fetch some colours. I could literally now take some of these dyes and just add a splash of colour into them. So I could take, let's go in with a foam pad and go in and just add colour around.
Would this die cut out foam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We could put it to the test as well, couldn't we?
It's just me asking.
Yeah.
Where's the foam? It's in the Easter box.
Ooh.
I threw it to Debbie, but I was kind and I picked it back up.
Well, we can try it. Has someone asked that, or is that just a
No,
question?
it's just me being nosy.
Well, we can try it for you, because it isn't like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a mixed media die, a multimedia die, or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure it might work. In fact, we can give it a go.
I'm not so pretty face.
Well, we'll give it a go. We will. But yeah, so you could then add a bit of colour into these just by taking your ink pads. So that's a way that you could do that. But I personally wanted to keep it nice and clean, fresh. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah, should we give it a go?
Yeah.
Do you want to see?
I'm out now. That's what I was
Let's do it. Come on then. Well, let's get the dye back. And let me just give it a clean. Oh.
I'm like a puppy.
Are you wanting to have a go?
Yeah, you have probably the plate combination.
That's fine. That's fine. So, well, because we're cutting through a more what's the word I'm looking for?
Thicker.
Yeah, we'll need the metal shim because this isn't a multimedia die.
No.
So, metal shim is underneath there.
Yes.
So if you want to grab that while I'm just cleaning the die.
Yeah.
What was that?
Lightning, thunder.
What are you like? We'll come back to that demo, by the way,
Sorry,
in a second.
yeah, back to listeners.
We're just going to see if this works.
George
so,
hasn't got the patience.
pop your plate down.
Plate down.
Pop your metal shim.
Metal shim.
Oh, a nice new one, shiny and new.
Shiny.
And then I'm going to just attach a little bit of tape just to stop it from moving.
Yeah.
Then I would, with this being a... Well, we'll try it without first. Let me just move that out of the way. I'll try it with... So you need the other cutting plate on the top.
Or the cutting plate on the top, that one? Yeah.
Because it is it isn't a multimedia die,
No.
and we may need to add this into there, but I will try it first without. Do you like crafting? Has Lily got your crafting on Saturdays?
It gets me out of the house, you know what I mean?
I keep chucking things down the floor.
I know, it's a mess back here, baby. Shh. Goodness.
Clean it up later. Shh. Right, let's see. Now,
Right, here we
you'll
go.
know when you turn it over.
Yeah.
So if we just give that a little look. That looks like it's cut through, doesn't it?
Yes.
So let's, yeah, it has. Yeah, so it didn't need any
To be
extra
fair, it's
to
cut
it.
through a lot more than we've...
Oh, can you smell it?
Yeah.
It smells lovely. So all you're going to do is get your poker tool.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could be doing those.
Right, you do that. You carry on demoing.
Okay,
I'll
you
get a
do-
pug.
there you go.
Can I use your
Of
puggy
course
tool?
you can. Yeah, of course you can. Oh, foam smells fine.
Taste?
Smells so nice. Taste?
No, I'm joking.
I'm slightly worried if you
Do you know what it
taste
smells
foam.
like? New shoes.
It's got a lovely smell to it, hasn't it, when
You know
it's dyed?
plimsolls?
Put that. Yeah. Plimsolls. I haven't heard that expression for years. Now, I have taken, because obviously in the middle, I wanted to really draw attention to that beautiful peacock, and that paper pad is absolutely stunning. So this is from one of the 12 by 12s.
Yeah.
And again, I've just extracted the centre of the gold card, and we're going to stick that into the middle panel. And again, I just think it just kind of draws your eye in. I could have, again, done another feather, but then it gets a little bit repetitive. It looks nice, but I just preferred this. And I have used some of our luxury gold cardstock for the mats and layers rather than the linen panel.
Yeah.
Only because I was being tight and wanted to save my linen cardstock.
I think it's a Millennium Falcon.
So I'm just going to pop that into there, and then I'm going to add to that now a couple of sentiments. Oh, before I do,
Yes.
I nearly forgot. So using that die again, so the feather die and the panel, allows me to cut out panels. So I use the spare part of this cardstock, but on the non-pattern side.
Right.
Because I'm going to overlay that over the top so that it really becomes quite dramatic. So rather than colouring, I added these panels, and I think that looks quite effective. Now, the only thing I'm going to tell you, and don't do a Debbie, be very light-fingered. Be graceful, that's a good word, Jamie.
Like the plumes.
Like the plumes, yes. Be very graceful when you are popping on. So it only needs the lightest of touches. I am terrible for being really heavy-handed and dragging the tape pen across. Yeah. And when you do that, you end up with ripping and tearing. And remember, this is paper, it's not card. It's 180, I think,
yes.
Is that right?
Yes,
180 GSM. So again, I'm just going to pop that all the way around. I think I've got majority. Just having a little look in the lights. That's the one time
Something
when...
so therapeutic about this.
Do you like doing it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've got my finger stuck to the tape pen. Oh, Debbie, watch what you're doing. And then I'm going to just pop that.
Matron.
I do it all the time, George. I do it all the time. Just lay that down. Before I actually physically stick that down, I want to make sure I've got that lined up where I want it to be.
Yeah.
Just having trouble with me a piece, George.
That's
just
all right.
bear with me a second.
Are they telling you the lottery numbers for tomorrow?
Oh, do you know it is lottery tonight, isn't it?
Euro Millions.
Oh, it is. Wrong
It's
one.
Friday.
I forgot.
It's all right,
I
I'll
think
let you
it's
off.
Saturday. There we go. And I'm just going to, nearly. Just lay that down over the top.
It's very, very delicate. No, take it back.
So that's one side done. Doesn't that look really dramatic?
Yeah, it looks lovely.
It looks really, really rich and luxurious. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. And to be fair, it would have looked nice just with the white and gold.
I've done my feather.
Oh, look at that. Look, it looks so beautiful.
It feels like a feather.
It looks so... Oh, yeah, George, that's a really good idea. And you could snip into that frame then and release that feather. Do you want to do that?
Yes, thank you, Debbie.
Yeah.
I'll use these. I'm allowed to use scissors?
Don't snip your feathers off.
I'm just snipping them bits.
Just release those bits around the edge.
There.
Yes, yeah. And then you've got a really lovely... Oh, George, cracking idea.
Craig's quaking in his boots.
Oh, dear. I love it. Let's go in with that.
Keith's next. Do you know that time me, you and Keith were in one day, like a family reunion?
Oh, it were lovely, weren't they?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I think I've still got pictures of
I've
that.
got that picture somewhere.
Yeah. Actually, before I put that down, I'm going to just get rid of my glue because I've got glue everywhere.
Oh, no.
Because obviously the dotty tape pen, it hits the spots that it needs to hit, but what it does do is then go onto your glass mat. So I forget that sometimes, and then forget to clean it. And then I'll put things down like acetate, and then get my acetate covered in glue.
Yeah.
And it get really rather messy. I'll tidy up in a minute, George, I promise.
No, it's all right.
I can see the judgy looks.
No, it's not. I wouldn't judge you. Look at it.
Look at this. Are you enjoying that?
I feel like a feather. It's not
look.
my face.
Oh, it's so tickly. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, George, that looks so nice. Look at that. Oh, that is really lovely.
Imagine that in vellum.
Yeah, vellum would look lovely. I really love that. I might have to use that.
These ideas today.
Might have to use that, George.
You can use it.
Can I use it?
I won't charge you.
Thank you.
Others would, but I won't.
Bless you, thank you. Oh, I've got some bobbly underneath me, think. What the heck?
You what?
I've got some, like... I must have got some... Yeah, it must be a bit of loose paper. I've got some bobbly underneath there. There we go. So...
Look at
look
that.
lovely. And then all I've done to finish that off is, again, I did have 2 sentiments, there we go. I've gone for birthday wishes, so I'll probably have that, so you're debating where your front of your card is, and obviously if you fold that over, that's going to be the front of the card. So
Yeah.
I think down there, I think that's the best place for that one. So I'm just going to remove my foam pads off there.
Laurie on YouTube, George, I love how you jump in and craft. Pretty well, I might add. Hey, listen, I've had good teachers.
Oh,
You know?
yeah, Lily's a fantastic teacher. I know you've been working
Well, I
a
meant
lot
you,
with
Debbie
Lily.
Robinson.
Oh, bless your little heart. Thank you. But yeah, Lily's a fabulous teacher as well.
Yeah.
She's very patient.
Not with me, she's not. No,
Oh, is she not?
No, she's not with me. You know, she's trying to, like, you know the goodie bags that we have on Make It Saturday?
Yeah.
There was a colorista set in there, you know, with the pens and the colouring sheets. And I said, oh, what can I do? She went, can you just colour this in? I went, oh, do we need that? She went, no, just keep you distracted for a little while.
Oh, I take it back then, I take it back.
She bullies me, if I'm honest.
Lily wouldn't know how to bully anybody. Right, there you go. So this is your, and you know what you could do, George?
Go
on
on.
the back of here, so on that panel, you could put some more cardstock.
Yes.
So you could actually add another little panel to that centre. But there you go. And then that is your, there we go. That's your finished trifold card, that one.
Look at that. And do you know what? This is the thing with this collection. There's so many ideas, so much inspiration come from such a beautiful collection, and that's what you get with the Graceful Plumes. Remember, launching today, and remember this price that you'll see on the screen for £90, $115. Your Club Inspire price at £72, $92 is here for the week. It's the pick of the week. It's until stocks last, and a lot of you are checking this out in your baskets today. Stephanie on Facebook, this card is beautiful, and Evelyn, wow, what a great looking card. If you've just joined us and you're wondering, what's all the fuss about? It's the Graceful Plumes. It's a beautiful collection. Great mix of dies and stamps within here. Starting off with this beautiful and elegant, the Tryptych dies. Again, you're getting the Trism. You're getting 6 dies in here as well. And you're getting the 3 designs here you see, but you also get the dies to cut out these as well, so you can have them separate. The other thing as well, other crafters, other companies would give you 1 outline die and make you have to piece it up. And do you not hear? We're giving you 3 dies in order to be able to do this quickly and efficiently and ensuring you get those great results that you expect with Crafter's Companion. Then you've also got the Proud Peacock, again with the stamp and the die. Again, this is really beautiful. You've got that great collection. You've got the outline die, so you can cut this out, and then you've also got the stamp with all that beautiful detail in there. You can use your watercolours, you can use your Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, so many different ideas with this. A really great collection. Then you've also got the Perfect Plumes, this beautiful stamp, this beautiful die, should I say, and I'm making a paper piece in this with golds and blues and pinks, yeah, pink, those pink peacocks. That's in there for you as well. This wonderful, wonderful peacock quill, which looks great, as we've just seen, in foam, but also looks great in paper. Your wonderful golds, your mirror cards, that's going to look amazing in there for you as well. That beautiful edgeable, the wonderful lucky feathers, that's in there for you as well. Again, you can make cards with that alone. And this is a real testament to this collection. It looks great in black and white. Then the Strictly stuff, these beautiful sentiments, excuse me, within here as well, that happy birthday Strictly stuff, make your wishes come true. Beautiful collection of sentiments that can be used within the Peacock collection. Now, there are your stamps and dies. You've also got some beautiful paper pads in here, and honestly, some great, stunning, beautiful paper pads. Starting off first of all with, pick a card, any card, with your linen cardstock. Let me just get these fanned out for you, like a peacock's feather. Oh, he's full of them today. He's ruined it. 6 beautiful colours. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. 6 colours. Your red, You've got your yellow, orange, you've got that wonderful sky blue, royal blue, and as well that wonderful green. That linen cardstock's got a wonderful little print for you on there as well, and nice little sheen. That is, I want to say, 250 GSM. That's that well-known number, 250 GSM. That's 250 GSM. Then the paper pads, a 12x12 and a 6x6. And listen, the 6x6, not taking anything away from this collection. You're getting everything in the 6x6 that you see in the 12x12, but half the size. But you're not losing half the quality. Some beautiful dyes, papers, should I say, within these, double-sided. The question is what are you going to use, which side are you going to use? However, let me let you into a little secret. The price that you're seeing there on the left-hand side of your screen at £90, $115, is for the full collection. So that includes all the papers you've just seen, stamps and dies as well. If you're thinking, do you know what, I'd love to add some more paper pads, some more 6x6s, some more linen cardstock, you can see that price there because at the bottom of your screen, £35, $45. So you can buy the paper pads separately. However, the price that you're seeing there, £35, $45, if you're buying the full bundle and you're adding that into your basket, you're going to get this for half price. So you're only going to be paying £17.50, $22.50. And once you get to the checkout, if you just put something in the checkout, like if there are some words you could put in at the checkout, like an Easter and a number, like where does the Prime Minister live? Number 10. So like something like Easter 10, and you put that in the checkout codes, who knows what could happen? All I'm saying is, it's happening, don't lose it. Don't tell anyone, just do it and see what happens. And you could be getting some great savings, like a lot of people have today. So you make advantage of it. Easter 10, that applies for site-wide. I'm just saying. Hey, look, I didn't say a word. Laurie on YouTube, beautiful teamwork, yes. Jonelle on Facebook, lovely card, love Peacock. Off to work I go, have an amazing rest of the day, we will. Laurie on YouTube, well, I purchased the collection, the bonus buy, plus too much. I don't know what you mean, bonus buy. Louise asks on Facebook, does the Tryptych die go through the Gemini Mini?
Tryptych, yes. Yeah, it is
even when it's typed out in front of me, I still say the word wrong.
Just so I can show you. So the Tryptych die fits through the Gemini Mini. Yeah, absolutely. You'd have to do one at a time, but yes. So all of the dies, in fact, you know what? I even think maybe, let's have a little look. Yeah, I think this is the one that fits through the Mini, and I think the rest, I think the Edgeable will fit through there. Yeah, the Edgeable will fit through there. Yeah, so the Edgeable and the Tryptych dies will fit through your Mini. The rest will fit through the rest of your dies. I'm still getting over this.
You do know what I mean, right? You know what I'm trying to tell you without me telling you. Please, audience, please tell me that you know what I mean without me saying the words.
Because George would like to come back next week.
Or tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh,
they're not going to be in this weekend.
We all would. Right, are you ready for another demo?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then. So this morning I showed you how to create this card using the dies to cut through cardstock to almost give you that create card element. But these have been designed with in mind that they can work as panels as well, because this is how you would use them. Now I'm only going to use 2 of these dies this particular time. So again, I'm going onto some white cardstock. I'm going to put those 2 pieces down together and hold that down with some low tack tape. And that's one side, then the other. And because again, you've got 2 different peacocks in there. I quite like this one. I think she's quite graceful, and I love the way that her tail just drops down. It looks really pretty. But I am only going to use the 2. Again, this is what I said about this die set. It's really versatile because you can, of course, use the Tryptych effect, which is a 3, but there's nothing to stop you from using 1 panel and just use it as an embellishment or maybe a focal part on your card with some other things. What about using, as we've seen, on that beautiful box that I'll pick up just for a second, this box that Marie did, which just looks beautiful. So you could use a panel on each one and then maybe use the decorative element by snipping into it and adding it as a decorative piece, because I think that looks beautiful as well, George.
You could put a little battery-operated tea light in there.
Absolutely.
Do Do you know what these remind me of? These Tryptych dies. Yes.
Yay.
Little chocolate bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little animal bars. The Cadbury animal bars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they still do those?
Well, I was just thinking, maybe you're doing a wedding, and a lot of people have peacock-themed pieces at a wedding, don't they? Like sentiments and stuff. If you're making chocolate bars, little thank you favours, you could make a couple of these, wrap them in the paper. I'm just on fire today.
You are, aren't you? You've got your creative juices are flowing.
I'd be a great wedding designer. I would be the best wedding planner ever.
Do you love a good wedding? I haven't been to one
I love
for
a good
ages.
buffet.
A what? You like a good buffet?
Love a buffet.
I trust you. I love it. I just thought you loved the service, you know, the romance. No, the
buffet.
The buffet. Nothing wrong with that, George. Nothing wrong with the
I went for a cousin's last year, and I was best man for my mate. You might be watching, actually. I was the best man earlier in the year. No, my cousin's was the book-themed wedding. Was all the books.
Oh, I love that.
But they were all things. It wasn't all book. So my cousin's very gothic, shall I say? Kind of like into the loves her fiction, but loves it was a gothic-y themed wedding, steampunky kind of esque. So you know, it was very different, but very nicely done, if that makes sense. I know what I mean. If she's watching, I feel bad, but it was a beautiful wedding, and it was their wedding. It was done in the theme of them, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, so everything was designed around them. It was absolutely stunning. It was their personal wedding. It was so unique. It was beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I love that.
Now then, I've just done 2 for now, and then we're going to just add a bit of colour to them. Oh, that's gold. I don't want gold, Debbie. I want orange. Burnt orange. That will go with that one. So, and I'm just going to add in, and again, I'm using brush nibs because I can lay down quite a bit of colour very quickly. I have the option using a tri-blend brush that I can actually do a colour blend as well if I want to.
Yeah.
Or, again, block colouring. Don't be averse to a bit of block colouring if that's what you want to do. It depends on how much time you want to spend, I think, on your card, on your project. How much time do you want to spend on it? Do you want to spend a lot of time, or do you just want to slap your colour down as quick as you can and then start building? Because that's entirely what you can do. I did add a little bit of around the centres. And again, just into... But I just want to quickly get through this because I think do I have another demo? Is this the 3rd one? I do actually, don't I? Yeah, thought so. So I'm just going to leave that there for there, and I'm going to come into this one and just add matching colour. I mean, of course, if you're using just one particular dye, then you don't have to worry about that. So you could go as colourful as you want or as not.
Peacocks can't fly, can they?
Can peacocks fly?
I don't think they can.
I don't know. No,
Never
they
asked
don't,
one, have
do
you?
they?
Do peacocks have wings? Do they have the big tail plumage up there?
Do you not keep losing the colours, George?
Do peacocks have wings? They've got to have wings, because how else do they eat the food? Oh yeah, they don't have knives and forks. Yes, peacocks have wings, and while they can fly, it's not their primary mode of transportation.
Oh. Goodness me, you learn something new every day.
Well, a peacock is also known as an Indian peafowl.
A what?
An Indian peafowl.
Where did you get all this knowledge from, George?
Google.
Oh, are you doing a Ben?
What?
He always tries to amaze me with his knowledge.
His prowess.
Prowess. Knowledgeable, well, you know what I mean. And he always tells me that it's stuff that he's learnt and he just remembers. And then I'll catch me, because obviously I'm busy colouring over here, so I don't see what you're doing. And I'm like, he comes out with all this stuff and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing, Ben, how do you know that? And he actually tries to pass it off as himself.
I wouldn't...
Yes, I was just thinking the same, producer Nicola. What I've learnt from this lesson is I don't trust either Ben or George. That's the way we're going to go.
How dare you? How dare you?
dear. Right.
I am a qualified lamb chop.
You know what?
Gist. Hello from Arkansas. That's Karen Holloway. I ordered the Graceful Plumes. Would you ask Debbie about the gold acetate? Is this for sale? Thank you, you beautiful people.
Gold acetate.
Oh, I don't think it's...
Oh, the acetate.
I see what you
yes, the acetate. We do sell acetate.
But gold acetate?
It wasn't. It was gold mirror card.
Right.
So I cut out the piece, again, the frame, and I shadow dropped it from underneath. I get it now, yes. So it wasn't acetate, so I just added the panel on first, drop shadow, then I added the acetate to seal it in. I'll just bring that back into shot just for a second to show you. So I added the gold, then I added the acetate, and then I put the coloured panel on the front to build that up. Yeah. Thank you for asking that, because I'm thinking, I was literally thinking, where have I got that from?
It's got warm in here, hasn't it?
Really? I'm quite cool.
I am wearing a jumper, but I can't take the jumper off.
Why?
Otherwise,
Why?
there is a fan, but I don't know how to... It doesn't work. Because there's a fan, but it's plugged into a plug so high. Whose idea was that? Was that Liam's? Always Liam's idea. Oh, Liam. That's fine. It's fine.
Bless you.
Can you eat peacock? No,
What?
because like pheasant.
I don't know.
I bet it's a delicacy some places.
Do you think so?
Gotta be.
I wouldn't want to eat something so beautiful.
Cows are pretty.
All right, George.
They are. Baby cows are.
I know
They're beautiful. I live baby cows. Baby chicks.
I don't eat baby chicks.
Piglets.
What was that?
Just naming baby animals, piglets.
Mm-hmm.
They're cute. They're really cute. Peachicks is the baby peacock.
You love the pea chicks, don't you?
I love
I think that's lovely. That were a nice little knowledge. I honestly never ever knew that that's what they were called. I'm going to remember it through the chickpea. Wait a minute, I can't even remember it myself now. Chickpeas?
Yeah.
I'm going to remember it that way.
And if a baby peacock in Greek is called hummus.
What was that, George?
In Greek, a baby peacock is called hummus.
Hummus?
Yeah.
Is he kidding me? George!
What?
You're doing it again, aren't you?
Doing what?
Trying to... Yes, Debbie the human dustbin. Taking it all in. Again. Yes, George, I know your game.
I've got no games.
You won't be able to fall... You won't be able to get Lily... You won't get Lily falling for this.
Why would you? That's a challenge for tomorrow. When it comes to crafting, Lily's knowledgeable. When it comes to life, like chickpeas, that's where I come in.
Now, all the colour that I've used there is to colour the frame in as well. Rather than this morning when you saw me cut out a separate frame, when I did this demo, which was after that one, I then realised you could do a cheats way of doing it and just colour it. So I was like, Debbie, you silly Billy. Just make it a bit easier for yourself. There we go. And the colours that I've used are burnt orange, light green blend, the true blue blend, and the green turquoise blend as well.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. And that colours your panel in, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, the other thing that you need to do is then use these dies and cut out solid panels.
Yes.
So cut yourself 3 solid panels, because I have cut myself, and I have coloured that one in as well, but I did put the white frame behind the back of it, because once it's coloured, adding the white behind it lifts it. So I've popped 3 on there, and then that's him coloured in and added the white, and it literally makes him pop. Although looking at the black, I think the black looks quite dramatic, doesn't it? I quite like it in the black as well.
A dramatic peacock.
Yeah, that looks really nice, yeah. So that's the panels that I'm using. Now, I did this the last time I came up, and I had a lot of feedback about this, about using strips of paper to create a background piece. And so I've just chose some, I've gone with a 7x7 card base, and then just taken a couple of strips and literally cut these down, and I'll just grab my big guillotine, to various different sizes. What have I done with the large guillotine, George?
It's under there, I think.
Thank you. It is.
While you're doing that, sorry, Sensational Sky's just coming out. I don't know if we might have time for this on the next demo. We might have to change the demo, but it's up to you. Hi, George. Would you be able to ask Debbie if she knows what a daya is and how she would make one for the purpose of crafting a Diwali candle? A daya is a candle. So I think what Sensational Sky is asking is, we'll do some research on this one, maybe some very quick idea, but I think a daya is a candle within Diwali, is a celebration, the Hindu celebration. I think it's a candle that goes in a little box or something, so maybe it's a box creation or something.
You probably have to get me a picture.
I'll get you a picture. You carry on guillotining.
Yeah, because I'll be totally honest, I'm not knowledgeable on that one. I'm not. So I've cut, I've got a couple of strips here that are 1 inch. Probably go for a couple that are 1.5 inches. Now these are great for scrap busters. So I've got a couple there, and then I'll probably just come back in with another 1 inch. In fact, I could even go smaller if I wanted. In fact, I will. I'll just go a little bit smaller. I'll change it up a little bit and then decide which one I'm going to use. So what was that?
A daya.
Which one's a daya?
I think they're all dayas.
So how I would make one?
I just think it's a small box, isn't it?
Yeah, just a small box, yeah. I won't be able to do a box that shape.
No, not a circular box.
Yeah, not a circular box. And we don't have any dies, I don't think.
No, I was just thinking.
We've got any dies like that, have we? But a great idea to put forward potentially for further product development. Just saying.
I was thinking we need an Eid collection. The Eid, and it would look lovely if you're making Eid celebrations or Ramadan card. Forgive my ignorance on this. I don't know if you send cards at Ramadan or during Eid. I don't know what the traditions are of. I know certain traditions, but you know, at Christmas we send cards or Easter cards. With Ramadan or Eid, I don't know if you send. I don't know celebration. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyone that is knows.
Another good idea to put forward to the team. We're always asking for ideas, so yeah. Right, I'm just going to show you a different style of making your own backgrounds. And you're probably thinking, Debbie, you haven't gone all the way up to the top, but I've done that for a reason. So I'm just going to randomly put a strip down to get myself started, and then perhaps change it up to a thinner strip, and perhaps put it that way. So again, I'm just going to come in and add glue to the back. I'm using tape pen, but you can use any wet glues. And I'll probably go the full hog on that one. So let's just pop that strip down. And before I get carried away, I'm just going to take off the excess, because we can use those bits and pieces. But it just is a great scrap buster, a great scrap idea as well, especially if you've got lots of strips or lots of bit of random bits. Do you know when I've used bats and layers? They've got little random bits. But then I'm going to change it up a little bit. And I did something similar, not the same, but I did something similar the other day, what I call fractured, which means you just literally take them in all different places. So I'm going to come down and add a strip just down here. So again, let's just pop, because I could use that potentially, that one as well. And I'm going to just randomly place it, but just kind of giving the right gap. So again, I'm just going to snip that off. You could snip this off afterwards, but I'm just wanting to eyeball it and keep an eye on what I'm doing with it. So I'll probably use a different colour, and I could get away with using that strip that I had earlier. So we'll just add a little bit more extra glue just onto there.
That looks lovely.
It's just an idea on how you can use your bits and pieces, yours. We've done many different kind of demo using strips, normally just going in one particular area. You can go in stripes, but changing it up just adds a bit of dimension to it. So I'm going to come back in, let's just add that, add a little bit more glue onto there. And I'll probably come back down again.
very therapeutic.
Oh, I just find this really, I find it very good for my box, what I've got full of scraps, let me just tell you, because seriously, George, if you saw how much I got, it's ridiculous. So, and I'd seen the fractured look. I mean, I do a lot of strip pieces, but I'd seen the fractured look and I thought, do you know what? I really like the idea of this. And it looks really effective. So do I then go there and strip that back, or do I add another strip?
There.
You like there?
Yeah.
I just need to straighten that edge off though, because I've realised I've used scissors. Always best to use a guillotine because you get a neater finish, but I think we'll be able to get away with that.
Daphne's answered my question. Yes, we do, George. We send cards for Ramadan.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh, actually, George, do you know what? Oh, I don't know if I can.
The tension in the studio right now.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm going to go that way.
It's like Mission Impossible, that. You know, like you've got to cut the bomb wire, either blue or black.
Well, I hadn't sealed it, you know, by causing the heat on the back.
Yes.
I hadn't sealed it, so that's why I got away. If I'd had put that heat behind the back of it, that would have been slightly difficult to move. Yeah. But yes, so, and then you're just going to carry on. And you can mix that up by adding a thicker strip. So it creates a little bit more of drama. Is that a good word to use again?
Dun, 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 dun. That's the drama. Where would it be without me? Is that Ben? No, I don't bring any drama.
Sorry, have I done it again, Jamie?
We like your bunny ears.
Every time I keep hearing the word bunny ears, I think I've got my bunny ears in shot again, haven't I? So sorry. I don't know why I picked the biggest pair. I mean, for goodness sake, seriously, girl. Oh, honestly. Now, again, I'm just going to debate which way I'm going to go next. And I think I'm going to take a thinner strip. And I've got some different colours here. And it just adds, when you start, you know, using those pieces up, and these are bits that I've had in the craft room, it just looks really effective. So again, I'm just going to randomly pop that down there. And just snip off. And you can start to see that you can create a really nice background paper without using a lot of paper. And even leaving those white spaces, I think that looks quite dramatic.
Yeah.
And that looks quite good. Or you could continue to fill that up and potentially fill it with another different colour. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do with that one, because I quite like that. So let's go in and add a different colour, but obviously the same size strip, because it would look a bit random if you put a bigger one in there.
Yeah.
Or leave those white gaps. There's nothing wrong with leaving that white gap either. And again, another lovely little technique that I think looks really quite effective. And yeah, I think I'm going to add that little tiny piece there. So, more dramatic.
Oh no, I think yellow. I think yellow. I think the yellow side needs to be shown.
Do you?
Because the paper pad next to it, the paper strip next to it is the same.
Don't you like that?
Is that the same paper pad next to it on the left?
Is it?
Oh yeah, okay, that one. That one you just did then with the green.
Or that one?
That one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There we go. Work that one.
That.
See, I listen to you, George. I
Thank
listen
you,
to you.
Auntie Debbie.
Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. I don't listen to anybody. You only have to ask the guys. They tell you. I don't listen to them.
She plays by her own rules.
And sometimes I make my own rules up and people will be telling me things in me and I completely ignore them. And it's not that I mean to do it, can I just say? I don't mean to do it.
With you.
What was that?
I wouldn't like to play Monopoly with you.
You wouldn't?
No.
I'm good at playing Monopoly.
But you make up your own rules, you just said.
Yeah, I do.
Who, me or Debbie?
Me.
What did you do? What did you do to Craig?
Craft Wars. I made my own rules up for Craig and separate ones for me.
Fine.
I thought it was a good idea at the time.
Did you win?
I won one. I think Craig won one and I won one.
It's got this background's got a very vibey herringbone vibe.
I got a what?
Herringbone vibe.
I know, I love herringbone. I want my floor like that.
I've got herringbone flooring.
Have you? Are you in now in your apartment?
Next week.
Next week?
That's
I
my
thought
plan.
it was soon. You going to invite us round for a coffee?
Yeah, if you want.
Did you hear the deafening silence then start? That was a bit of a dramatic pause, if I have to.
You're always welcome.
Ah.
See my herringbone flooring?
Oh, I bet it looks lovely.
I mean, it's vinyl, but it does the job.
It's very nice. Is it real or is it the fake?
No, it's vinyl.
There's nothing wrong with vinyl, George.
Right.
I've got vinyl and it looks really quite nice in the house. I like it.
And it's cheaper.
Cheap, yeah. And when you have floods in your kitchen, easy to replace,
Yeah.
as I did with a washing machine that flooded absolutely everywhere. How lovely does that look, George?
That looks amazing.
Looks really nice. I actually did one here and I'm not sure which one I like more now. I think I like that one better.
I like the one you just done one. Because that second, do you know it sounds daft? I think that second one, you've thought about it.
Well,
the one that you made before, you've thought, and I'm not saying you haven't thought about it, but it's all like, I put an orange strip and then another strip, whereas that one on the top looks different. That looks a bit more thought out.
To be fair, though,
that
it is
looks...
going to get covered up. Oh, what is it? Actually, let's just, I tell you what, let's have a little look. Where's my panels gone, George? Oh, they're over there. Because this was me reckoning why I did these, because obviously I chose colours that my panels could sit on.
I see,
Get
okay,
that?
yeah.
So I think I might be losing a bit of the drama.
I think then, with that case, Debbie, we go for the orange and blue stripes.
Yes, we'll go with that one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And plus it makes sense because I've already put foam pads on the back.
That's...
Because and Jess big ones that I have at home, not Jake's little pretend big ones. I mean, he claims they were big.
He's had 2 kids, you know.
They're tiny, these little pads. They call them big. You see the size of them? Seriously.
Jake's got lovely pads.
Bless him. I love Jake. He knows I do.
Yeah, now Tracy's gone, he's number 1, you know what I mean? He's in charge, that boy.
He
calls
is
the
now.
shots.
Tracy's gone.
Yeah. He'll come back and tell him if he's doing it wrong.
Oh dear. All right, so I'm going to take all my pot, because I've lifted them again, so I'm just going to put those there and literally take that the backings off, and then I'll work from adding a little bit of extra glue as well. Give me a bit of wiggle time to get them into place. Bit of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now, oh, this is the bait. Do I go like that, and there? Or do I go and? Oops, they're all stuck all over me. I get stuck to absolutely everything, wrong way around. So do I go in the middle? I'm just gonna drop them down very gently, like that.
Yeah.
Or do I go and Come on, George.
That.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Right, let me lift those off and then just seal those down.
This is where you just do what you want anyway, after.
Actually, no, I was going to go across the centre, but you've helped me choose, so...
Cockeyed.
You were in this... I'm a cockeyed!
No, I'm joking.
George.
No, I just Peacock-eyed. Hey!
Does that look okay? Oh, wait a minute, that looks cockeyed.
Told you.
I should have put my glue on. I didn't put my glue on, did I?
Oh.
And I did say, put the glue on. Oh, do you know, seriously, sometimes I do wonder about myself. But I'm just going to seal those down. Now then, what have you done with sentiments? There they are.
I've lost them.
Hiding away they were. So we've got birthday wishes. That's going to be my sentiment. Oh, down there, up there, across there. What do we think, George? I'm not going to go up there because I'll be covering and taking away from the panel. Bottom there, do you think?
Yeah, I think bottom left because the
back
slant.
there?
Yeah. Yeah, it just matches the background, Jamie.
Yeah.
You're right there.
I'll keep this one flat, so I'll just add my tape pen to the back. Like so. And I'll put that just a little bit further down than the panel. Ooh, do you know what we could do? We could put that in the middle.
You could.
Oh, we'll do that, George.
Yes.
We'll pop that down in the middle. And then we'll pop our little sentiment, because my sentiment would have looked a bit lost. And I do like the inside of my cards to look as nice as the outside. So I'm just going to pop that down. It's got a nice thick border frame, that one. And then, in the centre.
Ladies and gentlemen, Debbie Robinson, everybody.
I love, this wasn't the plan that I was obviously starting with this card, but we've worked together.
The dream team.
And there you go. A lovely, and although not triptych this one, but it's still got your tri-panels with your own background paper, and then I
Look
do
at
love
that.
that inside one. More dramatic colours, aren't they, those? Yeah. But the inside looking equally as nice as your outside.
Absolutely, and that's all been made possible. That Graceful Plume collection launching today, a brilliant price at £90, $115. Remember, you get those paper pads that you see at half price added if you're buying the full bundle that you see on screen, and maybe try out that discount code as well. Stephanie on Facebook, I've looked everything you've made today, Debbie. Thank you for the inspiration from you and the design team. There's so much great stuff coming up for you today. Another 15 minutes of Pick of the Week. Don't forget, we have got Friday Night Live coming up for you in a little bit while. We've got 15 minutes left here. We're going to take a quick break, put my teeth back in, take a quick break, and we'll see you back here shortly.
Hello everybody. In Crafters World, my name's Holly Collie. I'd just like to tell everybody how much my mummy appreciates and loves Crafters TV. They've really helped during the last couple of years when it's been a bit of a rough time. I know I'm the best dog in the world, but Crafters TV is the best company in the world. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Architectural Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinho, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Villa, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Now we craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Brentwood, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic, St. Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Nashville, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Yes, welcome back to Pick of the Week here on Crafters TV. My name is George Akid. 10 minutes left of this fantastic show, the first ever Pick of the Week, launching the brand new Graceful Plume collection. Launching today, some brilliant deals for you on it. Remember, buy that full collection at £90, $115. You can add extra paper pads for half price. That price is paying, you see there, is if you're buying it separately. But if you're adding that and you're buying the full collection, you get that for half price, £17.50 and $22.50. Don't forget as well, across the weekend as it's Easter, there is that one fantastic code, Easter 10, that you see in there. Try it on absolutely everything, and who knows what you could get for that extra 10% off. Right, Debbie Robinson, we've got literally minutes left.
I know.
Have you got time for one more?
Well, it'll have to be a very quick one, and one where I've done bits pre-done.
Hop to it.
Hop to it. Hop to it. Yes, I will hop to it. Oh, do you know? Do you know?
You looked at me like I was the rudest, be like, hop to it,
hop to it, and then I
say.
realised what you meant. I realised exactly what you meant there, you little comic, you.
Meh.
Is this where Friday night... Have you got your jokes ready for Friday Night Live?
Oh, yeah, I've got to do them, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh. Last time I did it, Leanne was doing the jokes.
Was she?
Mm.
Oh.
So, if you fancy the challenge, Debbie?
No, absolutely not. I've tried it once before, never again. I had to have help from the lovely Jane Addams, who watches us quite regularly. Bless her little heart. She helped me out magnificently with all the jokes because telling jokes is not one of my fortes. Wait a minute, strong points.
But crafting is.
Yeah, I love crafting. Give me a craft any day, but put me... I love presenting. I enjoy the presenting. I like that's the joke telling. I'm not so keen on jokes.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Leave that for you.
It's the way I tell them.
It is the way you tell them. So have you got a few ready?
What's that, my lovely?
Have you got a few ready?
I've got my career lined up, yeah, that's...
I bet you tell them all the time, though, don't they, the line of work that you do?
I tell the same ones.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah, Ben uses half my jokes. I want to put that out there right now. I taught Ben everything he knows.
Controversial.
I know, but it's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
I love it. There we go, that's better. So all nice and stamped out. That makes a beautiful... I've done a background piece with this before where I've randomly put them around in different areas to create background pieces. But for this particular demonstration, I didn't. That actually then lines up so you can cut that out. So
Amazing.
You literally just pop that across the top and run it through your die cutting machine. Like so. It has got enough space around it as well to give that white space.
Yeah.
And by that I mean it will. You have that little bit of area around the die, around the stamp. Sorry. Now it is only an outline die, so I'm not going to pop my magnetic shim in that one because it doesn't need it. As you saw when we were cutting the foam, it didn't need the magnetic sheet in there.
Right.
We just used we just substituted and put to get that clean cut, we put the metal shim in there. But for something like this, that's quite a straightforward die, we don't need that. So, pop that out, and that then creates that lovely piece. And again, it just comes to life when you add, and I can't do this now, but the colour. And I've just chosen colours that I felt were... Well, the reason I did is because of the paper that I chose my card. So I kind of stuck to the kind of colours that were in there, and to give that little pop. But don't it come to life the minute you add a bit of colour? And it really is. And that was just using tri-blend pens. Little bit more detailed stamped lines there rather than using a brush pen. It gave me ability to, because it's a smaller piece to work with, which is where I've done with the others, quite big pieces. Now I've gone with a different style of card for this one. I actually decided to have a diamond point easel.
Okay.
So I've cut these cards down to 6 by 6.
Yep.
I've scored at the halfway point on the diamond side, but then just put an inch in. I put another mark there to create the easel part. So by that I means that it'll create that tab. I'm just going to put down though first my piece of cardstock. So I've already got a panel lined up and another piece there to go on the top. So I'm just going to very quickly put this together.
Great.
So, a little bit of glue, she says, throwing loads down, onto there. And then my matten layer goes over the top. Now, I've cut this down, again, roughly about 1/4 inch. Although I think on that one I've cut it even smaller. And I'm just going to line that up before I actually stick that card base together, because I find it easier to do it this way. And then have your peacocks. And this is from the 6x6 pad.
What are a group of peacocks called?
Oh, I'll let you go and have a little look at that
I'll
one. 'Cause
Google
I'm
that
not sure.
while you're doing that.
Yeah. And then I'm going to attach the panel. But before I do, I'm going to put this outside panel. So this is another 6x6. So it's 3 6x6s that you start with. And I'm just going to put my tape just onto this bottom diamond shape, just to stick, like you would with an easel.
Yeah.
But I just want to stick that over the top.
An ostentation, a pride, and a muster.
Oh.
So we can call a group of peacocks.
I didn't know that, George. Again, you learn something new every day. Before I actually stick that down again, I'm going to put my panel in. I wish now I'd have thought about this, because I would have not used that paper pad. I'll probably use the other side, because it's directional. I think I'll get it that way. Doesn't matter if they're on the wonk though, does it, George? It don't really matter. My goodness, it certainly doesn't matter now, because I've only got 3 minutes left. So we're not going to panic. Oh, I am going to panic because I forgot. Oh, no, do you know what I forgot? Oh, happens to me all the time, George.
Absolutely.
Happens to me all the time. I've forgot a little matten layer. I thought I got it in my bag, but clearly I haven't. So I'm just going to now attach that tab. So I put the tab just into that corner, that little bit there. Attach them, make sure it's all nice and even before you actually rub that glue. And that creates this lovely diamond point easel card.
Yeah.
And again, I did have, and I don't think I've got it with me, but it's okay. We'll be all right. We're not going to bother too much, because I'll probably just decorate it out and style it out. But I did have a circular matten layer there, and clearly I've left that at home. What a silly Billy I am. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to put all your wishes come true just at there to be my, guess what?
Peacock.
Flopper stopper. And I'm going to put that square to stop that from flopping over. Okay?
Yeah.
And then we'll add on, and I'll probably have to stick that with a little bit of chunky glue. Where are you?
I remember that. It's like Scooby-Doo, isn't it?
My granddaughter's right into Scooby-Doo at the minute.
Love Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. It's very weird though at the minute. It's very being brought bang up to date, language-wise, in the language that they use, and it's really weird.
What English?
No, do you know all the like down with the kids things, and they're really, it's quite bizarre to be fair. But I'm not going to diss Scooby-Doo franchise because I love Scooby-Doo and I have done most of my life. However,
I was in Scooby-Doo Live, by the way.
Was you?
Yeah. I was the guy who got to say, and I got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was me.
Now, I want you to imagine that there is a
circle of dreams.
There should be a circle there for that to sit on. And I am going to die cut that out because we've literally run out of time, but I'm going to take that off very quickly and then add and find. And you've got yourself a little diamond point card.
You really have, and that is all from the Graceful Plumes collection. Let me remind you very quickly what is coming in this collection. Some beautiful designs, some beautiful collections. The beauty and elegance, that Tryptych, thank you, it's there for you. The Proud Peacock, that's what they call me at the weekends. You've also got the Perfect Plumes, that's in there for you as well. That gorgeous peacock quill. You've also got fantastic edgeable lucky feathers and those beautiful peacock sentiments as well for you there. They're all there within the collection. You've also got stunning paper. The paper is glorious. You've got those wonderful linen cardstock, the wonderful colours, the reds and the yellows, oranges, greens, blues, they're all in there for you today. That wonderful linen cardstock, 250 GSM, and also the 6x6 and the 12x12 paper pad. A real highlight of the collection, this. I think it's one of those collections That you're going to keep on using time and time again. And remember as well, with the paper pads, there's a great deal for you today. If you're buying the full bundle that you see there at £90, $115, or if you're in Club Inspire, £72 or $92, you can add extra paper pad. You can see it there across the bottom of your screen, that wonderful paper and card collection, where you're going to get the 12x12, 6x6, and that linen cardstock, £35, $45. But if you're adding it into that full bundle, you're going to get it for half price, £17.50 and $22.50. If you add some discount codes as well, like it's Easter maybe, you might get a bigger discount. Myself and Debbie are going to be back here in an hour's time for Friday Night Live with some great deals, some great games, and some great prizes for you. So join me and Debbie back here in an hour's time, 5 p.m. in the UK, 12 p.m. on the East Coast for Friday Night Live. See you then.